Hello everyone, welcome back to the vlog. I look like I am like legit double crossed here, but it's the seatbelt and then my whatever you call this, my fanny pack. Anyway, I am heading to get my nails done, and then the crux of the vlog is on. I am going to head to the grocery store and we're gonna grocery shop together for no sugar added friendly foods. I am going to basically start a 3-month challenge for myself as we head into the summer of doing no sugar added in any of my food or drink for Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. And the whole point of this isn't necessarily weight loss. Like, I think weight loss is probably going to come from it, but I do generally do this as I head into each summer. I actually did something very similar, and I did like a week-long challenge with everyone, but this is going to be a 3-month-long challenge for myself and anyone else who wants to join. And the idea is that, like, I like to feel comfortable with my body, especially in the summer, and not only comfortable, but also confident. And I think, like, as a kid, I used to hate the summer because it was like short season and like bathing suit season, and I just felt so uncomfortable in my own body. And I think a lot of that has gone away, and I've like found a lot of confidence, but at the same time, like, I still don't have like a perfect like beach body in a lot of senses of, like, you know, the model world or like a lot of our like Instagram influencers. And when the summer does come along, like, what I'm really searching for is not to be like the most toned girl on the beach, but to just feel comfortable like anytime I put on clothes. Like, the last thing you want to do after a beach day when you're like hot and sticky and getting out of the shower in like a summer cabin is like feeling comfortable when you're putting on like jeans or a dress or something like that. So I'm gonna do this challenge, you know, mostly just like feel good, but also I really like how it makes me feel. It gives me more energy and all of that. So like I said, no sugar added in any of my drinks or my food Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. And I'll talk about this again, but it's gonna start April 1st, and then it's gonna go all the way through pretty much April, May, June, end of June. So basically start of July 1st. Anyway, so let's go get my nails done. I have like this like natural color on. These are my real length nails. I'm gonna get dip and then go to the store. All right, nails are all done. A little pinker than normal, but cute. All right, now I'm gonna run to the grocery store so we can do our shopping before I pick up Sebastian from work. I don't even know what time it is, but it's getting like kind of close to the time I'm gonna pick him up, so better hurry. All right, I have arrived. My low bun fell into a low pony, and that is just not the vibe. Anyway, so before I go in, just wanted to say a few quick things. First of all, for no sugar added, would it have been easier for me to shop at Whole Foods? Absolutely. It's just, or any like natural market, it's just easier to find things that don't have any sugar added, because they're generally a little bit healthier and focused. Lot less of like those big name brands, and it's just generally easier to find that. For the sake of this video though, I wanted to go to like a normal grocery store here in Texas. That's HEB for me, and basically just show you like what the options are there. You can still absolutely do it. Like, there's literally no need for you to veer from your normal grocery store unless it's some like tiny rural one. Any grocery store should be able to provide you with your no sugar added like items, foods, drinks, all of that. Secondly, general rule of thumb, fruits and vegetables in their natural and raw state are a-okay. Anything that you find in the produce like market section is pretty much okay. But anything other than that, check the label. Like, even if it's like croutons, like especially if it's croutons, check the label, and go to the ingredients tab and see where the sugar part is and see if there's any grams added. There's a difference between natural sugars and like fake sugars. So like, technically, if there is an added sugar to something, it may be like an apple puree or something. Just look at the ingredients and that will be your rule of thumb. But let's go get it. I'll show you what I get to prepare for a no sugar added 3-month Monday through Friday cycle. Also, actually remembered my Trader Joe's bags this time. Huge win. And I have to pee so freaking badly. Like, will I pee in this grocery store? Probably not. Like, I'm just gonna have to hold it for a really long time. Okay, first off, gonna head to the fruits and veggies section and get a lot of stuff to make my own juice. I love to do that, as well as kombucha. One brand of kombucha that I'm actually seeing right now, because it helps to really like curb your craving for like sweets. So I love this brand. Let me show you. Synergy. They are the only brand I have found that doesn't have any sugar added, and every single time I'm like really craving sweets or dessert, I have this. If you see this, includes 0 added sugars. That is a win, and I'll get like a bunch of these in different flavors. But yeah, anyway, in the fruits and veggies section, I'll grab things like apples, celery, carrots, turmeric, ginger, and make my own juices. That offers like the exact same thing. When I'm craving something sweet, I'll make a juice, and that should like generally make up for like that craving of like having something like a candy bar or a lollipop, if you know what I mean. So let's get that. Green apples, always. Cucumber is a perfect add to any green juice. This is so much ginger, but ginger for the win in every single juice I make. Confession, I've never actually had dragon fruit, but like seeing this here makes me want to try it. Like, how do you even eat dragon fruit? I'll have to look it up. Mixed greens, perfect for all of like my smoothies as well as my juices. Celery. No lie, I am a sucker for cheese. And no added sugars. Passing the deli meat section right now, almost always a no-no unless you can find something like super particular. You think because it's meat, it's okay, but it's generally like cured with something like honey maple turkey, things like that. But like I said, occasionally you can find an exception. Chicken, so Sebastian can make me a mean dinner with some organic chicken. All right, not encouraged if you're doing this 7 days a week, but cider because I have friends visiting this weekend and I'm gonna want to drink that. Okay, let's talk sandwiches. So bread overall, pretty much illegal. Every single bread you can think of that you like normally eat, English muffins, white bread, wheat bread, it all has added sugar, and like you just simply wouldn't think it does, but it's really rude, and it does. But Ezekiel Bread, to save you all, I'm actually gonna try and find some right now. But like generally, if I want a sandwich, which I oftentimes do during lunch, I'll have Ezekiel Bread toasted with avocado, salami, like just like regular like packaged salami, not like glazed or anything, with like banana peppers. It's really good. Not as good as like a beautiful deli sandwich on white bread, but it does the trick. I am in the frozen bread section right now, always frozen. That's where you'll find Ezekiel Bread, and I'm looking at it right now. Here she is. So my favorite, I actually need to start trying some of these other ones, but is just this classic. So again, if you look at the label, let's see, includes 0 grams of added sugar, which we love. But the real question is, like, cinnamon raisin, does this have any sugar? No. Cool, because it must be natural cinnamon. See, it's like very basic in terms of like what it actually has in it. We love that. So I'm gonna probably get this and then maybe one other type. Another thing that's really depressing but to be wary of is like juices of like pretty much any nature, unless they're natural or you make them yourself. Like orange juice, for example, people oftentimes think it's good for you. It's actually really bad for you. This one, for example, this is Florida Natural. It has 20 grams of added sugar. Like, so crazy. 22 grams in this one. It's just wild. But look carefully, some of them do have a lot of grams of sugar that is actually natural sugar. Let me see if I can find one of these. Yeah, so this one has 24 total grams of sugar, but 0 grams of added sugar. So like, it's kind of like a banana. Like, is it great for you? Kind of, it's fine. But like if you're really trying to like cut down on your sugar like in a really big way, not great for you. And on a very separate note, I need dry shampoo, so let's get that. Anyone have any favorite dry shampoos out there? I normally use this, but I'm tempted to try something new. And then my issue is always like what color. I'm like blonde on bottom but kind of brown on top. What does this mean? Sassy and daring? Like, what color is this? Is this for brown hair? Guess I'm going with the original. Okay, I'm probably gonna restock on some other stuff later in the week, but let's call it a day in the grocery shopping department. Well, success. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna have to go like restock, especially for like dinner things. I find dinner isn't that hard. You have to be a little bit careful with some pastas, but generally they're fine. Obviously meats are fine. Just be careful of like the sauces you use on those meats. Same thing with the pastas. Like veggies are pretty straightforward. Like you can put like butter on them, salt, whatever. Also, like, don't kill yourself when you go to a restaurant and like say like, hey, like what's exactly in this in terms of like sugar content. Like generally I just try and like do what I think is closest and run with it. And if there's a sauce that's a little sweet at the end of the day when it arrives on the table, then not a huge deal, right? I mean, I think the important thing with this, especially for me, is that like it's not something where I'm restricting myself super hard. That's why I allow myself the weekends to like just live normal life with friends. Like I don't want to have to go out to a restaurant and be like, sorry, can't get dessert, like on a diet. Like that's so annoying, and that's just really not the aim of this. So like be lenient with yourself. Also, if you're having a hard time getting into it, like don't just give up. It's something that like really makes you feel better, in my personal opinion, makes you sleep better, like just like have more energy. But it's not something that you should be like getting mad at yourself over if you're still having cravings. Like it's only natural. So if you are interested in starting with me, I will start on April 1st, and I'm going to document like a good amount of it. It's definitely not going to take over the vlog, but like I'll keep you updated on how I'm doing. And all of that, but ultimately a pretty short vlog today. I just wanted to kind of like give you the update, give you some time to prep if you're interested in joining me. But if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and join the fam. I post new videos every 7 days on a Sunday, so I'll be back shortly. And I love you all, and I can't wait to see you next week. Ciao.